nicely crunched through the gap.
For the home team, who had arrived prepared for the challenge. Batting first in the second T20 International, Pakistan were off to a strong start. Opener Muniba Ali scored an impressive 45 runs, hitting 8 boundaries before the captain Fatima Sana took charge in an intentful, unbeaten 37. And a late trio of boundaries from Alia Riaz lifted by ever women's Jasmine Brits.
And it's comfortably taken.
Captain Laura Woolward still pushed through to keep her side floating, but was sent back by Nusra Field. Pakistan, however, remained in control. Sune Lee's and Chloe's spirited partnership boundaries, but it wasn't enough to take them over the line.
Of the last delivery, an excellent finish.
With the scores now level, the third T20 International is all set to be a thrilling encounter. Can South Africa women secure their first T20 International Series win on the soil? Or will Pakistan assert their dominance? All eyes on the action that is about to unfold at Multan Cricket Stadium.
And for the last time in this series, we are back at the Multan Cricket Stadium. It is the decider of the series. The third T20I of Trans Group presents Bank Al Falah Pakistan versus South Africa Women T20 International Series 2024. We had two brilliant games, very well balanced side, both of them that they are. First T20, South Africa won by 10 runs, and then the second T20, which was won by Pakistan with a different outlook of Pakistan altogether. And today we are here for the decider, and all the teams who are here right now, South Africa and Pakistan, they have arrived here and they are poised with passion. They want to carve their names for this series. At one hand, we have South Africa who would like to continue the way they played in the first T20I, and on other hand, we have Fatima Sana, who will be looking forward to carry forward that momentum that they carried in the second T20. Hello and welcome to Multan Cricket Stadium. It is the decider, and yes, welcome to you all. It is a day game today, pretty hot for both the teams and for us as well. But yes, we believe that there would be some thrilling cricket, and this hotness should be not overcoming our passion for this cricket that will be happening today here. This decider where the Proteas, they started off, and the Proteas, they kicked off the series with winning the first T20I, but then came in Team Pakistan in the second T20I with a very different outlook and with a very different intent. With me, I have Kainat Imtiaz. Kainat, hello and welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Kainat, talking about the different kind of performance that we got to see, the different kind of intent and approach that we got to see from Team Pakistan, and then those last minutes, that last over by Tasmia, the debutant coming in and restricting South Africa not to cross the target. It was brilliant by Team Pakistan altogether.
Absolutely. From the very first ball of the inning, when you talk about batting side of Pakistan, it was exceptional innings, as 181 was a hard total for South Africa. For any team, actually, it was a very hard total. The way Muniba Ali started the innings, it was exceptional. The way she was playing all over the ground, not only one single shot, but especially those cover drives that she was playing against South Africa were remarkable. And
but we'll talk about Muniba Ali, but just focusing on Tasmia, how Tasmia, she got an opportunity out of nowhere. No one could tell that there would be a concussion replacement. Tasmia came in, and the way she showed what kind of a talent she is, restricting South Africa, throwing that last over, Muniba showing trust on her and giving her the last over, and the way the complete Pakistan team was pumped up on the field.
Absolutely. Well, if you talk about Tasmaya, the character she has shown during those last overs was remarkable, as this is the time where the players are made. You have to trust the players to, make them understand the situation, the pressure, take the pressure and then deliver it at the right moment. She might have leaked a lot of runs, 45 runs in 4 overs, but the confidence she would have gained bowling that last over will be remembered by her for a very long time, and this under pressure game will be with her for a long time, and she will definitely come back stronger when she plays the next game as well.
But talking about gauging the confidence, do you think Pakistan team, once they were just coming into this series, they had that confidence of beating South Africa last year, and the way team Pakistan has been performing in the complete year? On the other hand, South Africa was also performing in different regions. They just had a series with India in July, and they were just preparing these teams were preparing each other, and these teams were getting ready for the women's T20. Looking at the chart and the map, the way Pakistan performed from that South African series, moving towards this South African series, it has almost been a year that they have played South Africa, and they clean sweep South Africa in 2023. So looking at the games, Pakistan, they played against England recently, and it was a 3-0 loss. Before that, West Indies, and it was a loss of 1-4. They played versus New Zealand, and they played brilliantly there. It was a 2-1 win against Bangladesh. They could not play that way, the way they were expecting to play, and there was a loss of 2-1, and then before that, clean sweeping South Africa. So coming back to this decider, would this give a slightly edge to Pakistan that yes, this is the team that we have clean swept before?
Well, definitely it will, but the fact that South Africa is also a different side, they have come with a different confidence, and because of the last series that they lost against Pakistan, they have come prepared. If we see the first game, they were completely prepared. They had a couple of changes in the squad. This was one advantage for Pakistan, but when we look at today's game, I think it will be a good decider and an excellent game moving forward towards the World Cup, because you will have these kind of moments in the World Cup as well.
And when we talk about the outstanding performers and the bowlers that you mentioned about South Africa, another bowler that outshined from Pakistan side was Sadia Iqbal, and the way she bowled all over this series up till now. In the first T20, she had 3 wickets, and in the second she got 2 wickets, and she's been leading the charts when you talk about it. Sadia has that dominance right now while bowling from Pakistan.
Yes, I would say that because she has been bowling in that power play time for a very long time now, and this is not the first series that she has dominated as a bowler. She has been dominating a lot of series and getting all those crunch wickets at the right time for Pakistan, especially during the power play, where you definitely need 1 or 2 wickets to get the hold of the game and be on top. So she has been doing that work for quite some while, and Sadia Iqbal, as she's leading the score chart with 5 wickets already in the bag, and today's game we are still expecting her to perform exceptionally well and taking all those important wickets for Pakistan.
Exactly, and it is very, very confidence boosting for Sadia, coming above her seniors and just being on the top of the list. Talking about Sadia Iqbal, what to say about her performance and what does she?
बहुत बड़ा इवेंट है. उससे पहले साउथ अफ्रीका के साथ एक सीरीज बहुत अच्छी प्रिपरेशन है. उससे पहले भी हमारा जो फिटनेस का कैंप लगा था, उसके बाद स्किल्स कैंप लगा हुआ है. उससे हमारी बहुत अच्छी प्रिपरेशन हो जाएगी. और सबसे बड़ी बात है कि साउथ अफ्रीका एक बहुत अच्छी टीम है, बड़ी टीम है, अच्छे प्लेयर्स हैं उसमें. उनके साथ वर्ल्ड कप से पहले एक अच्छा मैच हो जाएगा, अच्छी सीरीज हो जाएगी, जो हमें वर्ल्ड कप में हेल्पफुल रहेगी.
Sadia Iqbal is turning the match straight away.
ओबियसली वहाँ पे थोड़ा इन्वायरमेंट चेंज होगा, लेकिन जैसे हम लोग यूज टू थे, क्योंकि मुल्तान में कैंप लगा है. मुल्तान का और दुबई का ऑलमोस्ट सेम क्लाइमेट होता है. वहाँ पे भी थोड़ा ह्यूमिड और गर्मी होती है. ऐसे मुल्तान में भी ऐसे ही है, तो ये एक अच्छी प्रिपरेशन है कि हम जाने से पहले यहाँ पे कैंप किया है, सीरीज खेल रहे हैं, तो इससे हमें बहुत हेल्प होगा वहाँ जाके खेलने में.
So Nelly, this time Sadia Iqbal takes another one.
ओबियसली सेमीफाइनल मेरे लिए बहुत मेमोरेबल मोमेंट था, क्योंकि एक बड़ी टीम के साथ इतना अच्छा बॉलिंग करनी और बड़ी विकेट, मेमोरेबल मोमेंट था. बाकी
Diana was waiting for that. Catch was taken, and all important wicket here.
So yeah, this is the brilliant preparation for the T20 Women's World Cup, because as Sadia said that these conditions are pretty much similar to what they'll be facing in the UAE. This humidity would help them to just acclimatize here and then go to the T20 World Cup. And talking about the conditions which are competitive, every batter who applies them properly, it is a batting wicket for them. Bowlers, spinners are getting purchased here. Fast bowlers are having advantage from the surface. Talking about the surface that is on offer today, let's have a look and let's see what Sanamir has to tell us.
It's an early start from Multan Stadium and the weather is hot. The temperature still remains 30 degrees, but the humidity factor has gone up. It's 67% humidity and the sun is out, so definitely a bit hotter than usual that we see in the evening. As far as the pitch is concerned, it looks quite similar. It's the same pitch that we played the second T20, a high-scoring affair. The cracks remain same. There will be variable bounce, but there is one difference in the pitch. Last time it was really dry. This time, when you talk about the surface, it's really hard, and you can hear it from the voice of the surface. So I do think there will be good scoring opportunity for the batters. And whenever it's a deciding game, you still don't know what the good total would be. So I think the captain who wins the toss bowls first.
So it is the same pitch that we saw in the second T20I. Yes, it is very hot right now. That last time that pitch was pretty dry. What do you make of this surface?
Well, I think it is because it's the same pitch that we're using, but it will be a little different because we have played under lights before. The two games were in the lights, but this one is during the daytime. As the day approaches, the pitch will start getting flatter and flatter, and it will get easier for the batters to score. For me, the toss is important because whoever wins might bowl first. Because
But the million-dollar question here is whether Fatima Sana is available to play, and would she be there in the center with Bazid Khan? So let's have a look. Let's go towards the toss.
Right, it's toss time here at Multan for the decider in the third T20I between Pakistan and South Africa. Multan has certainly turned up the heat. I've got Laura Wolfart with me, South African captain, Fatma Sana, Pakistan captain, and match referee Mohammad Javed Malik. Who has the coin? Fatma has the coin. Give it a flip, please. Tails is the call, and it's gone for a roll. Still rolling. Laura won the toss. What are you doing and why?
We're going to have a ball first today. I still think it's the same wicket as last game, so it was a pretty nice wicket, and hopefully we can chase a bit better this time.
Is the morning or the heat any problem?
It is very hot today, but yeah, great prep for the World Cup. That's going to be hot as well. So
Obviously, all games, both captains have decided to field first, and it's gone the opposite way both games.
it has. Hopefully this one goes a bit different today.
Do you have any changes to your side?
We have one change, and Kululeko Mlaba comes in for Ayanda Khlubi.
How important is the series leading up to this game, winning the series, going out to the World Cup?
Very important. It's probably the closest thing we'll be able to get to a knockout stage game. So it's perfect preparation, bit of pressure, trophy on the line. So yeah, I think it's a wonderful opportunity for us to go out and play some good cricket.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Go
you.
well. Fatma, firstly, fully fit. Everybody was worried about you.
Alhamdulillah, everything is fine.
Both games, the teams batting first have had an advantage. Do you think a day game will be any different?
No, I think so. We will try to put a maximum total here again, and then we want to defend the total as well.
Second game, especially the batting, it was very much improved. There was a lot more intent, a lot more through the offside. We expect more of the same?
Yes, because we were sitting at the group and asking for everyone that we have to play same cricket here. So definitely we will play.
Any changes to your side?
No, same playing 11.
Thank you very much
Thank
and good
you.
luck.
Thank you.
So South Africa here have won the toss and they have elected to field first.
So you've heard it. News from the center is South Africa has won the toss and they've elected to bowl first, and Pakistan does not make any change. They are going in with the same side, the side that was powerful, that showed all the intent and that scored the highest T20I total in Pakistan cricket. And talking about South Africa, there's just one change in Team South Africa. Temu goes out and Malaba comes in. So there's a change in bowlers. What do you expect today? Because this would be one high pressure match for both the teams.
Absolutely. Well, I was expecting Malazan Cup to come back in the squad as well, but unfortunately she has missed out. I think this will be important because they're bowling first, especially because they're bowling first. They needed another bowler in the squad. So South Africa has done their part, winning the toss. But I would say this is going to be an interesting decider, and for both the team, this match will be high expectations.
Exactly, and this match would be a high intensity match. Looking forward for it, because at one end South Africa would be loving to go with a win series in the T20 Women's World Cup, and on the other hand Fatima would be looking forward for that as well. The umpires are here, so over to the compacts.
Yeah, the decider here at Multan Cricket Stadium. Series level 1 each, and it's a day game. The major difference in the series, this is the only day game. That provides a few more problems. No problems for the crowd though. They have supported this series, Multan has. But Multan for this final game has certainly turned up the heat, and it has been a very hot and humid morning, and we challenge, especially for a side to be bowling first. Muniba, who's been excellent with the bat this past year or so for Pakistan, she's been the most consistent player that Pakistan have had, and we saw that in the second T20I, where she led from the front with the bat and then in the field and ended up on the winning side. Gul Feroza with her on the non-striking end. She can strike pretty decently. That strike rate 99.62, but she needs some runs in this series. Not yet at a series to remember. South Africa starting with spin. Chloe Tryon, left arm spin with the new ball. Expect more spin to be bowled today because of the fact that it's a day game. Right. Here we go, final T20. Not quite yet. Faisal Khan Afridi making sure everything is in position. Play. Muniba Ali on strike. And a very good morning to Hijab. Hijab Multan has certainly made sure that we don't feel cold.
Good morning to you, Bazid, and everybody who has joined us. Nice and hot here in Multan today.
A beautiful shot. Straight away through the offside. A feature of her.
Just the way Muniba plays, wastes no time at all in trying her shots.
Oh yes, you beauty!
Nice block on that occasion. Muniba was the standout batter in the last game for Pakistan. Was a must-win, which is why we have this decided today. She will be looking to carry on that momentum.
And down the ground, takes it over the top, times it very well. Just a couple of bounces, one bounce into the fence, first boundary.
Muniba Ali starting where she left off in the last game for Pakistan. Brilliant use of feet. She goes down the ground. One stop and then into the fence.
And again through the offside. This will be another couple of runs at least. This is such an important batter for Pakistan at the top of the order. Obviously the most consistent, but once she gets her runs, she gets her at a good pace, and that makes the batting unit look totally different whenever she fires. 8 so far of the first 5. And it'll remain 8 after the first over. Pakistan unchanged. South Africa with 1 change. Malaba comes in for Ayanda, and Malaba is a spinner, so they've gone for more spin as South Africa. Now stats man just saying that there is a change for Pakistan technically, because Fatma Sana went out as a concussion substitute, so she comes back in. So yeah, technically there is a change, but we'll stick with no change. Toomey with the new ball.
Spin to start off for South Africa, but it's pace at the other end. Looking at the surface, it's the same pitch that was used in the second T20I. Basil, what do you make of it? Would the conditions make the result and the overall look of the game a bit different today?
Yeah, normally day games in Multan, especially the T20s that you've watched during the PSL, is a vast difference in day games. It supports batting first, so I was slightly surprised South Africa went the other route. Normally it just goes slower and slower and the ball starts to turn, just hold up in the pitch. South Africa will be hoping that it doesn't happen. But also the fact that it is quite an ordeal. You feel 20 overs and then come out to bat. So you've already drained a lot during those 20 overs. So yeah, it is a test. Laura said that it's a huge test, the heat and the timing of the game, plus the fact that it is a decider, so ideal preparation for the World Cup in UAE. But yes, I reckon you want to bat first and then attack with spin. So this might just, at the moment, you might just think that it will support Pakistan. Oh, beautiful delivery, seems back in. This is what she does, attacks the stumps.
Got Gulfiroza on strike. 4 dot deliveries from Toomey. Gulfiroza not among the runs in this series. She is the local hero for Pakistan here. She's the local girl. And she'll be looking to rectify the situation today in the decider.
Turns it into the offside. She has picked a little pocket with just a single. Well, Jab, you're almost pretty much local. You've seen all those Multan Sultans games where Multan Sultans don't get defeated here in the home ground, especially day games.
Yeah, they usually plan really well for that. I don't want to take any credit for it, of course. It's all about the management and the captain making those decisions. But planning was just the first step. It's also about the execution. So let's see whatever is going on in Laura's mind today, if she's able to pull that off.
Poor delivery down the leg side. We saw a lot of the wides being bowled by South Africa in that previous T20I, and that was a little bit of an issue because unforced errors, you want to stay away.
Absolutely, this time she had to make a little bit of adjustments. The left-hander on strike.
That's wide outside the off stump. So one down the leg side, one wide outside off stump. It is the left hand, right hand combination at the top of the order, but you would expect better discipline. South Africa had 11 wides in the previous game, so it's an issue that keeps on popping its head up. Lovely shot through the offside, but protection. Pakistan doing well. After 2, they're 12 without loss. Students in to watch the game, and why won't you? Day off school, come and watch some cricket. Yeah, the go-to shot, the sweep shot, but just the single.
That's the shot we have seen Muniba play whenever she's in doubt. She goes down on one leg, wants to sweep it, was able to collect 1 run as a result. Spin to continue. She made that shift within the crease and then played that shot, wanted to get it through the gap.
Now this is the matchup that Chloe would want. The right-hander on strike, left arm spin, maybe attack that front pad. There's protection with the onside because the new ball won't turn too much. Just carry on into the batter like that.
Gulfiroza will have to be careful here. She wants to get those runs. She does not want to play a lot of dot balls here.
And the race across, that's what she has to do. Be able to find a way to rotate strike. No one gets stuck at one end. Yes, we know she can hit those boundaries. She has power, but to be able to work with power, you also need rotation of strike. Very important. This one has gone in the air, but won't carry to deep mid wicket.
Muniba once again looking to go towards the leg side. Good news for Pakistan. Captain Fatma Sana is back. She suffered a concussion in the last game, but she's back to lead the side today.
And there's that big hit, inside edge, trickles away for a single. Pakistan after 3, 16 without loss. Change in bowling. Nadine de Klerk into the attack. She doesn't get the ball to just shape away. Pulled away, just a single, down to deep square.
Nadine pulled off a brilliant catch in the last game. She was also economical with her spell. This is a good option for Gulfiroza to go for those runs. Right now, Muniba Ali is on strike, who's been brilliant in this series for Pakistan so far.
Around the wicket, the angle back into the stumps, but Muniba is so good at the top of the order.
Looking at what she pulled off in the last game for Pakistan, she came in all guns blazing. Didn't take a breather, didn't let any of the bowlers take the breather either. All over the ground, whether it was the covers towards the onside and offside. She looked to get that strike rate up and she was successful.
There's plenty of angle and swing back from round the wicket. A huge appeal, but yeah, it's given a wide, so nothing doing. Nadine is trying to shut down the angle through the offside. She's come around the wicket, but there is a bit of swing back into the left-hander too, so that's working in Nadine's favour. What's happened there?
And the ball just slipped out of her hand as soon as she was ready to deliver. A few smiles around. Have to reload that one.
Yeah, only slightly humid is Multan, so I just slipped away. The angle back, but worked with Muniba. Muniba has hit that beautifully over a wide long on to the fence.
Nadine was trying not to give a lot of room to Muniba to score on the offside, but Muniba said, leg side I prefer. She'd get those boundaries however she can. It was in the air for a while. Well connected, well timed. She gets 4 runs as a result of that.
Yeah, again round the wicket. This time no run. But Nadine, she's an all-rounder. She was in the ICC's Women's ODI Team of the Year 2023. Also as an all-rounder, she bases her game around one of the greatest, Jack Callis. Sweep shot. Nicely worked with the angle. Now the thinking behind that is so good. Muniba is looking for gaps through the leg side. She's hit one over the top. Now she knows that fine is up in the circle, so suddenly goes with the sweep shot. That's why she's so dangerous up the order.
The shift that she makes within the crease, the premeditation of the shot, that's what disturbs the line for the bowler as well.
That one in the gap through square leg. Timing is good. Timing's very good. So that races away to the fence. Pakistan on the charge. They go to 27 after 4.
After 4 overs, Pakistan 27 for naught. And Muniba Ali has looked really good. And that's the last boundary from the bat of Gul Feroza, who has been struggling in this series so far, but hopefully with this boundary will gain some confidence. With me, it's Kainat Imtiaz. Kainat, was this a good toss to lose? And with that, non-Koroliko Mlaba has come in. Yes, Kainat, about the toss. Excellent shot. Welcome the new bowler with the straight drive. Muniba Ali is looking really dangerous.
Flawlessly placing it right beside the bowler. Looked effortless. Just standing where she was, just placing it towards the straighter boundary.
Full toss to in the gap, and Nadine de Klerk had to make a lot of room to cut out that one.
Some good fielding by de Klerk. Good athleticism. When you talk about the toss, I think whoever would have won the toss would have chose to bowl first, because batting might get easier in the second inning.
Mlaba had been bowling with the new ball for South Africa for some time. As Chloe Tryon has come back, so she has taken the reins, taken the new ball. Excellent shot. The best so far from Muniba Ali. Over covers. Brilliant batting.
Dominating the bowlers. But this is what Muniba is doing best. Use of her feet. Just coming down the pitch and placing it over the fielders towards the cover boundary, making it look easy. Some effortless shots by Muniba Ali.
And what she's doing extremely well is now, when she's using her feet, she is static at the point of impact. And that is why the connection is so good. Before, she was still moving. In the previous games, she was still moving and trying to hit. But when you look at this, at the point of impact, she's still. Her foot is planted, and that's why the connection is so good.
Absolutely. Well, there can be a straight line while she's hitting from head to toe. Another good shot by Muniba Ali. Gul Firoza. 5 overs gone, 38 for none.
Pakistan batters making use of the good pitch in Multan stadiums. 42 for naught. Muniba on the charge, 27 of 18, and Firoza following behind her. And she's playing so well that the connection looks exactly like Muniba as well. Use of her feet with the full face of the bat, and the impact was excellent. That's better from Muniba, giving respect to the bowler. Enery Dirksen this time has been introduced to the attack. She has looked good over the series. Has taken 13 wickets, still new in the T20I's international matches, but overall bowls with control. And that's the chance, half a chance there, but safe. 1 run added.
Well, as we said, Muniba was well balanced in previous shot, but this one she played moving. This was the only difference. And it was a half shot and a half chance to catch as well.
Laura Wolfart definitely would be under pressure. Views of Multan Cricket Stadium during the day. You must have watched a lot of footage during the night, the evening games. That's placed quite well. Excellent timing there. And again, it's Nadine de Klerk at the boundary.
A good boundary rider is always important. Some good sprints by Nadine de Klerk. Well, they're trying to get the maximum out of this last power play over. A strong stop by Nadine de Klerk.
And once more, now on the left side, And she has been brilliant, but this time couldn't cut it off. She has been bowling and now sprinting at the boundary. Excellent batting from Gulfiroza here.
The ball is going towards the leg side more, and this is the reason. It's getting easier for Gulfiroza, the flick. Just a little glance. She almost got that one as well.
Gulfiroza's balance on the leg side is generally pretty good. And that's the area of concern. Outside off, she sometimes looks vulnerable here, but within the stumps she looks quite solid.
Well, this was a better line from the bowler. Completely missed the line, Gulfiroza.
Last ball of the power play. She wanted to go big. No run. After the power play, Pakistan 49 for naught. Good power play, very good power play for Pakistan. 49 without a loss. The best power play so far in the series. And it's mostly from the bat of Muniba Ali. She's looked extremely good. Went onto the leg side for big shots, and then Gulfiroza joined the party as well. Down the ground, Muniba looked comfortable, but the best of the lot over covers. Excellent use of the feet, excellent contact, and Gulfiroza followed. A lot of pressure on the boundary riders from Pakistan. So overall, Pakistan in a very strong position after 6 overs.
Gulfiroza playing on 18 and Muniba Ali on 28 of 20 deliveries. Muniba seems to be in form of her life at the moment, as she has been performing in every game.
Sunelise, the new bowler, ex-captain of the South African team. And she has played 120 games, mostly a batting all-rounder, so 50 wickets for her, but decent bowler. And along with Chloe Tryon, she's sought-after player in leagues herself. Laura Wolfart, Shabnam Ismail, who has recently retired from the South African team.
Well, I think Muniba would like to go on to her as well. Well, if we talk about spin versus pace, Pace has bowled 34 overs. And we have a strike.
Yeah, you're talking about the pace and spin comparison. The economy for spinners has been much better, 6.65. When we talk about the paces, they have struggled a bit. And that's a chance there. Soft dismissal. And Sunelise taking the pace away, gets the wicket of Gulfiroza.
Well, that is why Sunelise was brought in attack, because she has that capabilities to get the batters out. And this is first wicket for South Africa. A very soft dismissal. An easy catch in the end for Sunelise, and Gulfiroza goes for 18 on 18. Pakistan 1 for 50.
And with the loss of wicket, Sidra Amin walks to the crease. Healthy strike rate 87 and highest of 63. She has generally opened the innings for Pakistan, but with the new batting setup, she comes one down. Bisma Maroof retired earlier this year, so Sidra Amin taking the important one down position. Sunelise, we talk about how she takes the pace away. Hardly any shot on offer, trying to take a single off the leg spinner. And good catch, good return catch.
Well, after Bisma Maroof, Sidra Amin is taking that place.
And this is what a bowler like Sunelise can do. Just change the momentum overall. And after, with that completes the over. 7 overs gone, 50 for 1 Pakistan. Six bowlers have been used in 7 overs. So South Africa trying out all the players right before the T20 World Cup. Madison Cap and Ayabonga Khaka still not in the 11. So different approaches from both teams.
South Africa has always used 6 to 7 bowlers in every game because they do have variety of all-rounders in the team.
This does look like they're a very settled team. And the senior players like Madison Cap has played so many games that they don't feel the need to play her in every match leading up to the T20 World Cup. Good shot by Sidra. Should be 2 runs. Muniba declined.
There was a misfield as well. Could have been 2. They settled for 1 only. And Sidra will try to get her strong positions and then keep this strike moving.
Good use of the feet, and Muniba keeps building that pressure onto the spinners. Their length has to be adjusted because she's a good sweeper of the ball and can use the feet well as well. So not easy batter to bowl at. The 2 leg spinners from Pakistan, Aroop Shah, the under-19 captain, and Tuba Hassan.
It's important during the middle overs is to keep this strike rotating and the scoreboard moving. That's Gul Feroza. She went for 18. Played some good shots for Pakistan.
Opening up the offside. Single to finish this over. Good over from Laba. After 8 overs, Pakistan 55 for 1.
Well, good number of spectators around here to witness this final fight between these two sides. So far, it's 56-1. It's another batting day. We did see that Muniba Ali keeping her form, 83. Strike rate is 118. Well, so far, she's having a good 2 games.
Absolutely, Muniba has been the pillar for Pakistan batting. We saw her fall early in the first game, and we saw Pakistan struggle as well. She gave a brilliant start in the last game, owned the power play, made the impact early on, and she's looking to do the same here today as well. But of course, the conditions would be a little bit different. It's a day game.
She was trying to get a big heave, but miscued it. Well, Pakistan did play power play well today. 49 runs without losing any wicket. So platform has been sacked there.
Use of feet, want to go towards the leg side for a big shot. As we've seen her do before. We do expect to see some runs from Sidra Amin. Look at the spectators. We see we weren't expecting a lot of crowd on a day game, but there they are.
She's having a long run, coming back for second. Good bait. And umpire Afridi is just looking on the TV umpire, but the pictures are not looking good for Pakistan.
We've generally seen a lot of good running between the wickets from Pakistan, from Proteas as well, but on this occasion I believe she might have just been a little short. We'll just have to wait and see. The decision has been thrown towards the third umpire. The South African team looks confident of their effort. That was a good effort. Good collection of the ball, and a dismissal here for Pakistan. This is unfortunate. Could be a turning point. Pakistan had gotten a good start, but seems like a clean throw, and she took off those stumps in a matter of milliseconds. Very quick there from the bowler, Sunelise. Wonderful collection. Look at that. The batter is short.
Yes, excellent work. She collected the ball quickly, planted her feet there, and there you go. That's the red light. You can't go further on this 22-yard here in this big game. You will have to depart. A little lazy.
This will hurt Pakistan because it's Muniba Ali who was at the end of it, who got the short end of that stick, and she has been the standout batter for Pakistan, but on that occasion just a little bit lazy. Maybe a dive could have saved her, but unfortunate for Muniba, she has to walk back. Pakistan 58 for 2.
She's getting off quickly, and I think so that Miradar, she's really an experienced batter, more than 156 to be precise, the games. That's huge in number.
We have seen a bit of a difference in Nida's performance in this series as compared to the past couple of months. She seems a little more herself with the ball and with the bat, and she's got to carry this batting for Pakistan today. They've lost Muniba, but what Pakistan does not want to lose is the ability to score those quick runs.
Well, she's keeping her fielders onto the boundary lines towards onside. Well, again, umpire was just not ready. He's not happy with the conditions here. Pretty pumped up. Someone was crossing because that's entry gate. 9 gone, 60 for 2.
Lefty. Lefty. Lefty.
Well, Pakistan was flying, but there has been breaks after that run out. Really brought in back, and there you go, Sashni Naidu. Just 1 wicket in this series. The full toss just played away towards onside. Just settling for a single.
And that's been signalled a no ball because of the height. Heather would be disappointed. She couldn't get the most out of that full toss, but way above the waist, and it's been called a no ball by the leg umpire. So Nida will be facing for that free hit. Sashni Naidu has made her debut in this series, and she has been brilliant so far for South Africa.
They've just gone down to the deep mid wicket. Aerial route, gone for 6.
No regrets whatsoever. Not holding back here, Nidada. Got a big roar out of the crowd as well, that shot. She goes towards the leg side, she favors that side, and she gets the maximum out of it. Nida is on the charge.
Yes, excellent. That was required here at this very stage, because Pakistan, first 5 overs, they were brilliant. But 2 wickets, just keeping their momentum slightly on to the slower side. Down the leg side.
Direct throw on that occasion. The batter is within the crease. Nida can get the crowd on their feet any day. She has the magnetic pull, and she has those performances. You can get them excited. You can see for yourself. They're dancing, enjoying.
Exactly. Climate doesn't matter. It's the love of cricket, at which spectators are showing here. Well, they should keep that momentum. Already got a huge hit. 8 runs already in this over. There you go, straight over the umpire. The ball is winning the race, straight down the hill for 4.
Sidra Amin saying, why should Nida have all the fun? I'll join in and I'll get the crowd roaring as well. She moved in the crease early on, made room. Perfect placement for that boundary.
Yes, she batted well in the previous game. 28 in 25 deliveries. Good strike rate, and she's keeping the same momentum. 2 deliveries. We have got 10 runs. Again, just making a bit of the work towards onside. The space was there. But we'll have to see either the back foot of the fielder touches the fence or not.
It seems like the boundary rider did well on that occasion, but we'll just be doing a boundary check quickly. It's not a boundary. Good effort in the deep.
Well, Sidra will keep the strike with his single. 10 gone. 76 for 2. They started well today. Aggressive and positive start for the first 5 overs. They didn't blink, but now the 2 wickets. These are the highlights so far, how Pakistan has gone through. They have attacked earlier on, looking for the boundaries. That's really a positive cricket, what we witnessed here. Look at that, no risk. Straight down the hill. They've got everything in their pocket today. Variety of shots.
Munibali started to take charge, and then Gulfiroza joined her in the action, and then a soft dismissal for Gulfiroza. Brilliant effort by the bowler on this occasion. That brought back Sidra to the crease, and then the unfortunate run out of Munibali that brought in Nidada into the action. Oh! We are halfway through the innings. 2 wickets down for Pakistan. A lot of experience on the crease for Pakistan though. Sidra Amin and Nidada. Soon Elise will continue.
She's taking her time, settling down the fielders. Faisal Afridi today really busy. She's just gone, played across. I think so that South African captain must be happy how her bowlers have been performing at this stage.
Yeah, there's not a lot for the bowlers in the pitch. Does seem to favour the batters at the point, but South Africa has done well so far. Get down on one leg and plays it across for the sweep. That is a go-to shot. You can expect that to come out almost every over from Nida. And speaking of Nidada, she is now the highest run scorer.
So these two batters, they are really batting well in the previous game, and today Pakistan required them to finish because half of the stage 79 for 2 can finish at 170, 180 down the wicket. She has charged, but long off, surely cut it off.
Four singles in this over so far. Sidramin will continue. Straight back to Lees.
Well, Sunelise just got a wicket in the previous over. The captain is showing confidence. And so far, she has just given away 4 runs in 5 deliveries. Slightly a baseball sort of punch towards onside. She will keep the strike. It's 11 gone, 81 for 2. Lovely, beautiful green fields, pathways, and along with that the ancient cities, culture of this Multan, beautiful land. Well, today it's a clear sky day game, and players they must be looking to perform better. Down the leg side, gone fine. Keeper couldn't hold. And ball goes for 4.
Sidramin with a bit of a risk there from her. She's looking to score those runs quickly. She moved her feet towards the offside and then placed that ball perfectly. Keeper had the chance to stop it, but was a little bit too late. And that adds 4 runs. Boundary on the first delivery.
A bit of back off length delivery, played down to the leg side. Well, she's middling the ball well. Would be a decisive, might be a decider factor, this Sidramin's batting.
It's extremely important, these middle phase for Pakistan batting. We've seen them start well, we've seen them end well, but this middle phase, the strike rate and the way that they score these runs will matter a lot. How do they accumulate them and accumulate them fast?
Square leg comes in 30 yards. Slower one, played at super cover. The chase is there, but they are settling for a single.
Not easy for these players today out there, Ijaz. Multan has turned up the heat. Generally, we've seen good running between the wickets. We've seen brilliant efforts in the field, but this is a different challenge altogether.
Again, she's been trying to get down the fine leg. Directed. Good call not to go for run.
Quick work from Sidra on that occasion. There was a direct hit, but she was right in the crease. Pakistan have already suffered once because of a run out. Batters to come. We have the skipper Fatima Sana, Alia Riaz. You can see them all padded up.
Yes, another like 10 to 15 deliveries, 40 quick runs. Oh, she was just trying to go towards offside.
lost her balance completely on that occasion, Sidra. It's been signaled a wide. The bowler, she wanted to go for a big shot on that occasion, but completely lost her balance. Nevertheless, it would be reloaded anyway.
Again, slower one. She's using those kind of slowers quite regularly, Draxon, but not been productive so far.
She got that boundary on the first delivery of the over, but Anna Reid Eriksson has done well with the slower ones to make sure that there are no more than one boundary. Still got 2 deliveries to go.
There you go. Ball went high. Fielders are coming underneath it. Or dropped. Luck favors the brave.
Nadine de Klerk pulled off a stunner the other day, but today she has given a life to Sidra Amin. Sidra wanted to go for that big shot. Went down on one leg, but there was just a little bit too much elevation at that point. And that just got dropped. Disappointment for Nadine and South Africa. They would have had their 3rd breakthrough. It's 12 gone, 91 for 2.
One for 2. Malaba. Big hit, leg side, in the gap. Just a single. Pakistan have set the base, 91 for 2 after being put into bat on a pitch where I guess the ball will maybe just support the spinners slightly more come the afternoon or as the day's play goes on. At the moment, Pakistan will be pretty happy with how things stand. Bowl him! Well, that won't help. Niradar trying to angle this away down to 3rd and misses it completely.
This wasn't needed at this moment. They were playing quite well, moving forward, just trying to place it towards the 3rd. Unnecessary shot, completely missing the line. Niradar and Malaba attacks.
Niradar out for 12. Pakistan 92 for 3. Fatma Sana has been impressive with the bat throughout the series. Boxing at number 5. Pakistan just losing Niradar. In the air straight away. Oh, just over the top. Just manages it to chip it over the top.
Well, attacking from the very first ball. She wants to dominate this innings as well. This was the last wicket of Nida Dar. Very lazy shot, just trying to angle it towards third. And Fatma wanted a single. A misfielding by South Africa. But South Africa has been clumsy at few occasions today.
Yeah, in the series, a slight surprise because Pakistan have been good in the outfield. They've caught their catches. South Africa, on the other hand, there's been unforced errors with the ball in terms of wides especially. And then their fielding hasn't been spot on. This is a check for a run out. Oh, she's safe. Almost, is she? I think she's just in as the bail gets dislodged.
A very lazy comeback. Her weight should be forward while coming back. Full approach towards the crease. Might be just saved by inches. Just trying to get more angles to make sure. Here we have another angle.
Extremely close call, so making sure that you get to the correct decision. Yeah, so safe, no doubt. Very close. Just manages to get the bat over the popping crease. Hits it hard but straight to the field.
Sidra Amin is trying to hit the ball hard instead of just placing it between the gaps.
Oh, this time turn off the surface, misses everything. The expectation from the keeper was that this should have hit the stumps. But it's just turned and it has gone to the fence for 4 byes. Pakistan 99 for 3. Current run rate 152. We want to get to over 160. Previous game Pakistan got to 181, which proved enough. This was the attempted run out. A little bit of confusion, just casual way of getting back and almost cost Sidra Amin. One dot delivery. Luis has been most consistent bowler. 4th over, just 10 runs off her. Very experienced, the most experienced player that South Africa have. and the variations that she's brought. Just a clue for Pakistan to how to bowl on this surface. Won't give the batters a lot of pace, but this time around Sidra has made her own pace. Backs away, thumps it through the offside.
A better placement by Sidra Amin, just moving a little backward on the crease, just placing it towards the cover. Well, much needed boundary for Pakistan. Use of the crease will be important when playing Sunil Lees.
Importantly, the boundary of the over, but make sure that you build on the over. Gets to a single. 28 of 28 for Sidra. Into the onside, another single.
Fatma also trying to hit the ball hard. This has always been effective for Fatma. At the moment, she's playing ball to ball.
Backs away, hits it down the ground, doesn't carry too long off. So the single, that is 8 of Louise's last over. She's done for a spell, 4 overs, 1 for 18. Pakistan 107 for 3. Still batting to come for Pakistan. This is straight to the fielder on the offside. Malaba into her 4th over. Shot, hit away leg side. Doesn't time it completely, so just a couple of runs.
They'll settle for 2 runs. It's quite hot today. Must be hard for the batters to run all those singles and doubles as well.
Quick single, oh, direct hit. Direct hit would be very interesting. Laura's disappointed because of that fact.
Well, trying to take all the risky singles at this point. And almost reached back.
Don't mind this, South Africa. Need to be good with their defensive bowling skills. Previous game, their last 7 overs went for 80. That's where Pakistan raced away with the game. And that's why they pulled in a crowd. Plenty of people coming in to watch the decider. Down the ground, still just a single. This is good. Malaba needs to close out her spell and the over without conceding a boundary.
Good changes by Laura as cover is pushed back for Fatma Sana.
Hit away over the top, extra cover. Oh, brilliantly done. That is absolutely brilliant at the fence, saving the boundary and restricting it to 2. End of 15, 114 for 3. 30 deliveries remain. Pakistan will be looking at 160. South Africa, having won the toss, elected to field first. Surprising, because the initial two games went in the favor of the batting teams. And normally in domestic games, T20Is T20 domestic games, day games, batting first is the way to go. It is hot and humid, but still Multan has turned out to support Pakistan, and hopefully for them, Pakistan do win the series. Now into the final five. Chloe Tyrone into the attack. South Africa has gone with one extra spinner today, so they have the option of making sure that their spinners bowl as deep as possible through the game. It also works in Pakistan's favor. Pakistan also have spinners who would enjoy bowling on a slightly slower surface. Chloe. Good bowling, just keeping it outside the reach.
Amin had different plans for this delivery. And Fatma Sana almost halfway through the crease.
Good, just a single. One thing that South Africa would want to improve on is the back end of the innings with the ball. Seen previously that they've conceded quite a number of runs. That has meant that they've almost been batted out of the game. Pakistan got to 181. Last 10 overs they got over 100. Fatma Sana hits it straight to the fielder. She is trying to pierce that offside. So far hasn't had a lot of luck.
South Africa has been blocking her shots. This was one good shot by Fatma. Did not carry. And a misfield.
Very good from Chloe. So far just 3 singles of the first 4 deliveries. Pakistan in search of boundaries. Follows her, the length is very good.
Good ball by Chloe. Following Fatma Sana. It's getting harder for Pakistan.
This time over the top. Bit of length provided and just gets underneath it. Fatma Sana has managed to hit it over point to the fence to end the 16th over with the boundary. Pakistan go to 121 for 3.
Well, the South African women cricket team, they are fighting back here. Well, she was reading her, trying to make some room.
Pakistan has been able to manage 64 runs between the overs 7 to 15, and A lot of options still left for Laura Wolfart. Chumisa Kakune still has 3 overs.
She's gone towards onside. Deep space, but they are looking only for a single. Well, no, I think that their bowlers, they are also getting some confidence.
They have been able to restrict Pakistan, the kind of start we had in the power play. I do feel Pakistan would have wanted 10-15 runs more at this point. Now it's up to the last 4 overs.
Yes, they need to finish it high, Pakistan women cricket team, because they started well, 49 in first 5. So there should be some big overs now.
And you talk about the variable bounce. This one kept low. That is why Fatima Sana was not able to connect fully, because this pitch is being used again after the second T20. It will be interesting how it will play in the 4th innings. The next one.
Yes, especially when South Africa will be batting. So Pakistani spinners, they must be looking to attack.
And the spin bowling coach Abdur Rahman and Mohammad Wasim, the head coach. And I do feel Nashra Sandhu is the most dangerous bowler from Pakistan on this pitch.
She's trying to back away, but couldn't find the gap.
And the intention is good. This is what Pakistan batters were not doing before. At least he's trying to open up that offside. And that is extremely important, that you're not only looking on the leg side for runs.
Good one. Excellent bowling. Well, South African bowlers, they really come back into this game.
Absolutely. The pressure is on Sidra now, because it's almost run a ball, and in the middle you would want to play a bit higher than that.
Well, the fielders there towards offside, onside, fine leg up. And they are mixing up the deliveries. Very single. She will take the strike in the next over. With his 17 gone, 1, 2, 6 for 3. Well, still advices are coming out from the coaches, the think tanks. Well, 3 more overs. Nothing like 30 plus should be there from Pakistan. There you go. She's gone straight. Enough legs into the ball for 4. I was waiting that maybe there will be a dive.
Excellent game awareness from Fatima Sana. She's promoted herself up the order at number 5, and this is why. If it's too full, she can go down the ground. She's a 360 player almost. Very impressive with the bat. Good to see her up the order.
Yes, she should be batting more aggressively now, because it's the big game, the big final, and your performance matters. There you go. Use her feet. Gone high. Fielders can watch it. It's gone for 6.
And some players enjoy captaincy more than others, and Fatima Sana looks like she's one of those players. Ever since she's been made the captain, more responsibility, excellent use of the feet, and again at the point of contact her head is still. gone for the maximum. Acceleration is on. 25 of 15, Fatima Sana.
Yes, she's batting well, confidence touching the sky. And it's a high time. Straight again. But good fielding, sliding effort, saved runs.
And this is the speciality. You can't say she's just a hitter, because she's not only targeting the leg side, she has an open face of the bat, she has access to the offside, and she has access down the ground, which is extremely important. Right over the bowler's head, no fielder is there, so a couple of runs are always there.
Yes, a pretty expensive over, 12 runs already. Slower one, it's gone high, into the hands. So there you go, a bit of relief for South African team.
Very well bowled by Tume Sekakune. The change of pace outdid Fatima Sana, who was looking extremely good. It was an important knock by her, but excellent slow one. An easy catch in the deep. Pressure catch, but well taken. Fatima Sana again with a very crucial knock. 27 of 17, Pakistan 138 for 4.
Alia Riaz comes in, a hard hitter, really a good spot to bat on when a platform has been set over 1,000 runs in T20. Highest 57, but we may see a quick fire from her. No, that cap low.
And this is actually a good sign for Pakistan, because it's staying low. Might not be as easy to chase on this pitch. This is the slow one. Fatima Sana trying to go for another maximum. The shot was on. Just a couple of overs left, but good bowling from Tume Sekakune.
There you go, into the slot. But fielders, yeah, patrolling at deep mid-wicket. Well, with this, it's 18 gone, 139 for 4. Well, 2 more to go. Dozen of deliveries, and let's see that if South African bowlers can get a better result for themselves, or either Alia and Sidra can bat well aggressively. 12 deliveries, 20 odd runs.
Anything between 20 to 30 runs Pakistan should be targeting, because we saw South Africa just falling short of 13 runs when Pakistan made 181. So you would want to go for maximum runs from here.
Yes, exactly. At this stage, you can't blame the batter, because they were looking to hit hard to clear these fielders. 3 towards onside, deep. Oh, cleaned her. She's just trying to make some innovations, but not productive.
And that is why the shot selection plays such a huge role. It's a wicket where the ball is staying low, and Chloe Troyon doesn't look like turning the ball. She darts it in, brings it in, and it was a difficult shot to play under the conditions. And that is why Sidra Amin has to walk back for 37. Pakistan 140 for 5.
Well, Tuba arrives in the centre. She's having 60 runs under his belt, but let's see, 10 to 12 more runs here in this game, or can control one end.
And stats don't matter too much here, with Tuba still quite new. The strike rate is good, 101. She has a potential to finish the innings, and I hope she can show that.
All that's been going up, but will surely be safely landed. I think so that sometimes how quickly pictures changes. At one stage Pakistan were looking 170, might be 180, but good bowling.
And again, it kept low within the stumps. Good bowling from Chloe Tryon. Tuba Hassan trying to muscle it, couldn't connect fully.
One here, Chloe, one here.
Well, now Pakistan should be looking to get another 155, might be 150 at this very stage. If anything, down the leg side, or might be straight down the hill. There you go, but protection up in 30 yards.
Important dot. After 19, Pakistan 143 for 5.
Well, Pakistan should be looking to finish it at 150, might be 155. Because in the previous games, Pakistan finished it, the second T20, on a good note. But today, they're not looking well in the last overs, final leg and third man up. And right into the black hole. Excellent bowling in that overs.
Excellent bowling, and good that Tuba was able to take a single and put Alia back on strike. Alia was able to take Klube to the covers in the last game, in the last over, so we definitely want some fireworks.
Well, look at the beauty. They are just mixing up the deliveries. And this is intelligent bowling.
And this is what Pakistan bowlers need to watch and learn. This is how you have to bowl on this pitch. It's getting slower. It's the second game. It's day game. The pitch is getting slower. There's variable bounce. So change of pace is going to be crucial.
Well, there you go. She's just gone down the leg side. Well, since 12th over, there's only a 1 over which has gone more than 10 runs. So you'll have to give credit to South African bowlers.
Absolutely, and that is the time when they've got back into the game, because the first 10 overs, Pakistan was cruising. And that's why Pakistan would be a bit disappointed, but it's still a total where they can fight.
Well, she's charged and looking into the sky, dropped, and insult added to the injury with that boundary. She's not happy with the effort of her teammate.
And you have to feel for her. Tumese Kakune has been bowling extremely well, and South Africa's catching has let her down on more than one occasion. Alia going for the big hit. The breeze carried the ball a bit further than Nadine de Klerk might have anticipated. And that's why she was unable to catch that, overrun that one. 4 runs for Pakistan.
Well, again, she's hitting hard, but this time couldn't find the gap. I think so that 150. But looking on to the effort at how this started and how South Africa came back into this game.
Absolutely. I do think even with the boundary or the maximum here, Pakistan are 10 to 15 runs short with the kind of start they had. And South Africa won't be too bothered chasing anything under 160.
Last ball worked away towards onside. Going back for second, they are returning back. And there you go, they have finished it with a couple. But excellent comeback from South African team.
Good finish, good running from Alia Riaz. The double was on. And yes, Pakistan has batted well, especially in the first 10 to 12 overs. And South Africa, you'll have to say the momentum is with South Africa. With wickets in hand, just 78 in the last 10. So South Africa would think that they have gotten the better of Pakistan in the second part of the innings.
Yeah, so there you go. The effort. No, it's sunny, it's hot and humid. So you're all supporting each other.
I think it's more
There you go, the first inning, how Pakistan has shown their effort in the batting. They started well. At this stage, both openers, they were batting confidently. They were hitting all across the ground. Some uppish shots, some carpeted shots, use of feet. But that was only for the first 5 overs. Then Sonali's getting a wicket. Wonderful taken. But the use of ground was perfect. Some sort of lazy effort. I think so. A little late, a touch shot, lost the wicket. And then some fireworks towards onside, towards left side. And Midada slightly lazy, trying to cut that ball one way, couldn't do so. But then some of the shots when Pakistan was required to hit big. I think so that was the time when Pakistani batters couldn't go. They could score only singles because of these sorts of pictures. Pakistan batters, they were getting out. As Alia trying hard to go over the top, dropped and getting a 4 runs. So this was what South African bowlers had done here. It's South African women cricket team required 154 runs in 20 overs to chase it down. We are taking a short break. We'll come back with a live action when Pakistan women cricket team will be bowling here.
The third T20I batted better. It was Munib Ali at the top, and she made the difference with the bat. She's very dynamic against both spin and pace. The only problem for Pakistan was that first 10 overs they got to 76, but the last 10 overs produced 77, so no real acceleration in that regard. Lots of words or wisdom from Mohammad Wasim. Very animated, heated conversation. Obviously, Multan is quite warm today, so the heat getting to everyone. The final huddle and the final conversation. Pakistan need to defend 153 in order to win the series. Captain Laura Woolward, well, she hasn't had a series where she's been able to provide that start. She probably wants, is hoping that she's saved the best for last. Now this should be interesting. The test is that once you've been in the field for 20 overs in the heat, then you come out to bat with the same intensity and able to deliver your skills after having had a tough day in the field. Pakistan in the recent times, they beat South Africa at home 3-0, and then away they've lost to Bangladesh, New Zealand, and also lost to West Indies and England. New Zealand they won 2-1, so they have a good chance here to add to series victories. Probably the biggest hurdle will be Laura Woolward. He's recent time been South Africa's best batter. Also has changed her approach at the top of the order, is much more dynamic and takes the bowling on. Brits we've already seen in one game scored a 50, got the Player of the Match award. She also has got used to the conditions, but it's a day game, slightly different conditions, and we know that the South African batters will be attacked by spin. Brits does have the ability to hit over the offside. They need to just find their rhythm at the top of the order. So far it's been the spinners, especially Sadia Iqbal, who's had a good series as usual, very consistent with the new ball, able to provide breakthroughs as well as a lot of control at the top. Now South Africa, to chase this down, they need the opening partners 1, 2, 3 to really perform well. Start of the chase, it's left arm spin. Sana Mir with me. Sana, after 20 overs in the field, you need to switch on, and it is quite humid in Multan. Into the onside, gets the gap, so there'll be a couple of runs.
Definitely that would be a challenge, because it's quite hot out there, humid, but Laura Woolward, the kind of professional she is, off the mark with a very good looking shot. The moment Sadia goes onto the leg side, they're free runs as the ball is coming in with the arm.
Into the onside, a single now. Well, the obvious challenge for South Africa is the pace of the pitch. They're used to pitches which bounce more, which come onto the bat more, but it's ideal preparation. You would think that UAE will also pose the same challenge. Oh, bit of turn, it's a huge appeal. Munib Ali very confident. Slower, and it turned off the surface, and we're going to check for a stumping.
Sadia Iqbal, she has been quite experienced bowling with the new ball now. Because of her action, she's able to give a bit more flight sometimes, using the depth there. Bowled well before the wickets to make it a bit slower. And that's why off-balancing the batter Brits on this occasion. Good take by Muniba, and it's out. It looks like Sadia's got another breakthrough for Pakistan right at the top.
It just seems as if that foot is in the air. Terrific stumping from Muniba and very intelligent bowling with the new ball yet again. And Sadia Iqbal, her 6th wicket of the series, and an important breakthrough in the very first over with the new ball. Slower and a bit of turn off the surface in South Africa. Blues Brits is wonderful, growing widths forward. She overbalances, but terrific work by Muniba. Brits out without scoring. South Africa 3 for 1. Annika Bosch walks in at number 3. South Africa losing a wicket in the very first over. Sadia Iqbal with a slow delivery. Beautiful shot. Bosch starts off her innings with a classical cover drive.
Brilliant timing on this occasion, Annika Bosch. Sadia a bit fuller, giving a bit more air because she's gotten a wicket. New batter at the crease. But Annika Bosch leaned into it. Excellent timing.
Into the pads, turned away. Quick single. Direct hit would have been interesting. But an interesting first over. South Africa 8 for 1. Niradar with the new ball. Pakistan obviously know that it is the spinners that will do the damage. Pace off. A day game. Very good with the new ball. Very experienced in watching the batter and being able to just subtly change her length. Bosch with a fantastic start though. A boundary straight away. The field set is a long on and deep mid wicket. The two boundary riders. Starts off leg stump, and that has been swept away in style to the fence. Second boundary for Bosch.
She has definitely come in with a lot of intent. Nedadar going onto the leg side when there was no fielder on the boundary, deep mid wicket, deep square. There's only Cow and long on. Not a good delivery to start with.
Turned away leg side. Now Bosch has a nickname of AB in the team because of the fact that she plays a lot of sports. Now what AB did so well was the sweep shot, the manipulation of the field. So she has the opportunity.
Sadia Yusuf has been brilliant with the new ball this occasion. Off balancing the batter because of the flight, extra flight. And the use of the crease was splendid. Bowled it behind the stumps, which is a great ploy as a spinner that you can use.
Yeah, and the next delivery she bowled with regulation, and that went quite full to the bat. Down the ground, intent showing, just a single this time around, but for South Africa to get up to that total. We've seen two games where either side have left it too late and just not been able to chase runs down. So the two games, the chasing sides have lost by 10 and 13 runs. So South Africa make sure that they get up with the run rate quickly. 13 for 1. $13 for 1. So at the opportunity, but it's hit so hard that it's gone to the fence. Was that a cotton bowl opportunity?
And Sadia was able to get Enaka Bosch out in both the games. So there's some score to settle for both players. Enaka Bosch going down the ground, the elevation was not there, so half a chance for Sadia Iqbal.
It's been good from Bosch so far. 3 boundaries in her 14. Still looking of ways to get the ball away to that fence. Down the track. Sadia did get one delivery to turn, and she needs another one to turn because at the moment Bosch is trying to attack her. Back into the stumps.
And good bowling. The moment she saw Enaka Bosch using her feet, first she adjusted the length and then the quicker arm ball.
And that's a sweep shot. The attention absolutely correct, but just the field. Now the opportunity for a boundary is behind square leg side. Anything over the top on the off side, because every fielder is in the circle. Oh, that has just missed everything. Enaka Bosch thought that she was stumped, but Muniba had missed the delivery, and that has gone through bat and pad and gone past Muniba and to the fence. So 4 byes, an opportunity missed. South Africa 21 for 1. South Africa 21 for 1. Would have been 17 for 2. Into the onside, just a single. But the opportunity last ball, last over.
It can prove costly. Again, that variable bounce, it stayed low, but in no position to play that shot. Tried to play it really hard, and Muniba also off balance. So, big miss.
Full toss misses out, but once the ball goes through bat and pad, once it misses the inside edge, the keeper most of the times gets blinded because there's no view of the ball. It's the most difficult take for a keeper, but you would expect her to be able to execute and make sure that she gets the ball in her gloves.
A couple of chances for Anaka Bosch in the last over, that cotton bowl and stumping. Only time will tell how costly that would be for Pakistan.
Beautiful shot through extra cover. That's a bit of drift away from Nida Dar, and that was used by Bosch perfectly.
And she has shown intent. She wants to take the game on. The drift you are talking about, leaving away from the right-hander, making the best use of it, Anaka Bosch. So pressure back on Pakistan with those couple of missed chances and extra runs.
That's been hit very well. AB would have been proud of that. The sweep shot behind square. Nida Dar has problems.
This time missing the length as well. You've got both fielders on the leg side. This is too short. And Anaka Bosch is not a very tall player, so making use of the length. Excellent batting, playing with the field.
In the air, and it's just dropped short, and that has also gone to a fence. So a very expensive over. 14 off the over. 15 off the over, 36 for 1.
Four overs, 36 for 1. It's Pakistan skipper. She's keeping trust in two bowlers, Sadia and Nida. But now, after that costly over, Diana Baig, the experienced pro, has given the duties to deliver. And let's see that how she will be producing. Straight away, fine leg up. Slightly back of length. We did see that, Nida, that she bowled pretty costly over. Back of length deliveries are really easy to play here.
But there is a chance ball might remain low. Well, that should have been stopped by Nashra. The last ball of the last over.
Down the leg side, bit of misfield. Can it go? No, the protection is there, but they have got 2 runs. I think so. This is the time that maybe somewhere you can think the game is slipping away. So you need to keep your fielders up, best bowlers.
The line and length of the bowlers have to be accurate, just stump to stump. And that's good running between the wickets by both the players.
Well, good looking shot. But look at the running. The running between the wicket is perfect.
Well, they both trust each other. And there's only one call. If it's a yes, it's a yes. She's trying to hit the jack. That was one cheeky single taken.
Well, the way she was trying to hit it big towards onside. And it's always good to see that how the batter is thinking. You'll have to be ahead of her.
This one, Denny tried to bowl a little fuller. But has to be in the stumps.
Good green fields, spectators, and cricket at the very best from South African batter. Just has gone all the way for a mighty six.
Well, that's what we were talking about. A little shorter ball, and it will be punished. Rightly executed. Exceptionally lifted. Well, she is in a good form in taking the game from Pakistan. Well, this can be the moment. And this last power play overs are so important for the base they'll get to finish off the game.
Well, changes there in the centre. They've got third man back at deep. Fine leg comes up. Square leg in. Fuller line delivery, slightly fuller, but a dot delivery to finish the over. 5 overs done, 45 for 1, South African women. Well, South African women cricket team is on the same pathway where Pakistan batted in the first inning. We have skipper Fatma Sana. 43 games, 31 wickets. Should improve 3 for 18 today because this is really a big game for her.
Did not bowl in the last game.
Back of line delivery. You say you're right. She got injured in the previous game on the face, and she went off.
She was injured but came back stronger. Had some good batting innings. And now back on attack.
Walking shot. This has gone high. Everyone is watching it. Mighty blow. It's a 6.
But that one, miles. And she was all ready for this kind of delivery. Already setting, already coming forward. A full-bladed shot by Laura in the end. What a swing that was.
Yes, excellent. South African women team approaching to the 50 runs as well in the power play. But still they're looking eagerly toward the fielders. Final leg and third man off still there. Slight bit of mid-wicket going at square leg. So let's see that now. No more back of line deliveries. Should be more fuller or slower one. But the gaps are there, available to get runs.
They'll always push for 2. was settled for a single. But they are all ready to score big. These 3 last deliveries of the power play are important for South Africa before the fielders go out and start saving all those boundaries.
Partnership is worth 49 in 29 deliveries. Good delivery. This is where you have to bowl.
Good comeback by Fatma. After that, big blow. But this is the better line and length for Fatma. Even if the ball stays low, it can hit the stumps. And there is a chance of LBW as well.
Yes, Pakistan is eagerly looking to get a breakthrough here. A really excellent batting. There you go. Hitting hard, but not being able to get runs. This is where you have to say that when the bowlers, they are bowling according to the field plans.
The South Africa are using the crease, using their feet, coming down for even a single. Last ball of this over.
There you go. She's trying to make some room and improvised. Just in the fence and getting 4 runs to finish the power play. Excellent batting. South African women cricket team. 57 in first 6 overs while losing 1 wicket. There you go, the power play has been done, and I think so that South African women dominated in these 6 overs. There you go, the power play first corner, you're on the big blow. South Africa were really on the back foot, but after that they came back strongly. Placement of the shots gone through the covers, some backup line delivery has been hit away, and user feet perfectly executed, earning runs, because whenever there's a delivery in the slot, they are hit hard and got boundaries. There you go, the backup length been hit away, then user feet down the track, backing away and hitting it all the way for 4. The power play belongs to South African women cricket team. Only 1 duck, that's Brits, but rest 2, they have done a good couple of jobs. There you go. Just falling short of the fielder. I think so the intentions are still there to hit hard.
Yes, indeed. They're just continuing with the pace they had. And this is important to reach 154. They don't need to go to the 20th over with this pace. It's Nasra Sandhu on attack now. 62 games and 60 wickets for her. So far, she has been quite important for Pakistan, taking wickets in every game.
A good one. Thinks that you need to keep that ball there, because pacers and spinners, whenever they are pitching it short, they are badly hit.
She usually keeps the ball low, slow and low in the wickets. And this is her strength.
Use a fade. This has gone straight, just in front of the long off.
There could have been a dive, a forward dive, an excellent catch. Well, these are the chances that should be taken always. Need to create some opportunities by your own self.
Superwoman dive. Again, back off lane, but this time it's going down to the deep mid wicket. They have got protection.
The current rate is 9.23. They're just way ahead for what they require.
Slightly towards offside, and I think so this is the first time the batter finds it really hard to play. Otherwise, they're on a good nick, they are making runs, a good partnership. Lesser deliveries, more runs. Oh, lucky one. This is going down to the third man. Though that not enough pace, but still they will be getting runs. Well, with this couple, it's 63 for 1 after 7. Well, requirement was 7.5 at the start of the inning, but here they are 9 runs per over, scoring a healthy rate.
But this partnership needs to break. We have an excellent crowd today. Even after this humidity, people showed up to support women's cricket.
Yes, exactly. Good numbers here at Multan Cricket Stadium. And they are waiting for anything like boundaries or a wicket. They are cheering for both sides. Wonderful. It's a good entertainment here. So that shows the love for cricket. Tuba Hassan, 32 games. 3 for 8, the best one.
Was expensive in the last game. Even though she is a good bowler, let's see what she offers the batters in today's game.
Slightly away. Backward point and third man. And there's the landed area. But they've got runs. I think so that's really a free flow. No panic for the batters.
Well, of course, because the ball was way outside off stump and it's easier to just throw your arms and get all the free runs because there's no doubt for batter.
So easy. As both of these two, they have added good healthy runs, another 88 required in 76 deliveries, which is not looking a bad call. 9 wickets in hand.
A solid start by West South Africa.
Good one. Quick deliveries can really surprise the batters. Otherwise, it's normal proceeding for them.
Well, someone will have to take responsibility and break this partnership as it's getting easy for both of them to score.
That was good delivery. Bit of bounce available there for the spinner. So support is there for them, but they need to pitch in the right areas.
63 runs partnership for 42 deliveries.
Good one. It's really intelligent bowling because she knew that slight bit of backing away can give them a wicket if she missed.
Last 2 deliveries were better because of the line she chose to bowl on.
Well, this time down the leg side, bit of back of length delivery. Quick one. The ball was travelling. They've got for 2, but good fielding at deep. 8 gone. It's 68 for 1.
6 bowlers used. 68 for 1. Sadia with that wicket, Nida with a couple of overs. Look at the spinners. Nashra 1 over, Tuba 1 over. So that's where this game lies. How the spinners be able to A, make sure that they don't go for runs, squeeze the opposition. B, how South Africa are able to attack them and find pockets in the field where they can score. It is very humid, it is very hot, it's a day game. That's another aspect of this game too. South Africa have been in the field for 20 overs, now they've come out to bat. This is a challenge. But with UAE, it is the possibility that they might be faced with the same kind of challenge there. And with the challenge of a day game, Multan has been very brave. They've come out in numbers. Obviously the decider is third T20I, but the Multan crowd hasn't disappointed at all. Pool A is where Pakistan will be at. It is a difficult pool. Australia, India, New Zealand, Sri Lanka need to be in the top 2 to qualify for the semis. South Africa, well, West Indies, Scotland, England, Bangladesh. For Pakistan, it will be a tough ask to get through that group stage. They Sri Lanka at Sharjah and then rest of the games in Dubai. And you would think that India, Australia, New Zealand, all games are big, but India, Australia, New Zealand, big challenge. At the moment, a big challenge is in South Africa. They need 86 more in the 12 overs, and they'll be facing a lot of spin also. We had quite a long break because of the fact that it is so hot and humid. A day game in Multan is always going to test your fitness levels and also hydration levels. Into the onside, a single. Ulwat has settled in. She's on 25, but again, for South Africa to get up over the line, I reckon she has to bat till maybe the 15th, 16th over. Nashra will be probably the most difficult bowler to get away because she bowled it so slowly. Hits it away through the offside, a single. So South Africa have settled in. Maybe they've just spotted that with Nashra, they can afford to just deal in singles.
Nashra definitely the most dangerous on this pitch. But generally, if the run rate is above 7 and 8, she becomes more dangerous. But at the moment, South Africa looking very comfortable thanks to the 2 chances given to Anaka Bosch in Sadia Iqbal's over.
Required rate 7.32. Backs away. It's at 2 cover. Now this is where you will be feeling the heat too. Just the drain of the body. A lot of perspiration, lots of humidity to deal with. And she did feel a little dizzy. That's why we had a break in between overs. At the moment, struggling with the heat. 9 overs, 72 for 1. South Africa 72 for 1. Remember, Pakistan got to 76 in their first 10. But in the final 10, they couldn't accelerate as much. They only got 77. So maybe a trend here that the pitch slightly gets tired. Also, the newer ball is easier to hit. This one is just been able to cross cover in a couple of runs. But at the moment, Bosch wouldn't want to run. She'd want boundaries. He's not feeling so great. And they want minimum in terms of effort running between the wickets. Goes back, cuts it. They get a single. Oh.
Definitely all the players being tested in this heat. And South Africa, who wanted to field first, now struggling a little bit. Direct hit could have been close, but overall in the driving seat.
And suddenly that helmet becomes a real bother. It feels heavy, it's also sweaty, but it also acts as a cocoon, and that makes sure that all the heat gets trapped.
Taking her time and a kabosh, and this over is very crucial. If Pakistan can restrict boundaries.
To the offside, just a single. So there is that water break after the over. We saw ice packs with the 12ers. And you can just visually see. That's a lovely shot. He's playing a couple of superb shots. He obviously kept the best for last, and that is just gorgeous.
She reads the bowler so well. Tuba Hassan flighting it a little bit. Excellent use of the feet. At the point of impact, look at the head position. Enough room to open her arms up and playing with the spin. Laura Fulfat, excellent batting, and why she's one of the best batters in the world right now.
Drives it through the offside. It's a very good over for South Africa. 10 overs done. South Africa reached 84, and they are very happy that it is a time to have a drink. under control of this chase. All start right off with a lovely cover drive for Bosch, and then the sweep shot. He's very good with playing that sweep shot, and he's been attacking throughout. Extra cover, mid wicket, square leg. He's meant that she's been difficult to bowl to. Anything pitched up has been hammered down the ground. And full shot, probably the best of the lot. 6 boundaries and a 6. Came out with the 10 from the very first ball and put pressure back on that Pakistan bowling attack. But with the heat, with the humidity, she wasn't feeling great, so she's been removed from the batting crease. She's hopefully all right. It's not something too severe, but it is hot, it is humid, so she's not been able to continue. So a little bit of an opportunity for Pakistan, because that partnership was looking very threatening and they were looking comfortable. Now is a slight change. Henrik Dirksen comes to the crease. South Africa had built up quite a partnership, but unfortunately that is now over. Henrik Dirksen has come in. Bosch, who was batting so well for 46, is feeling slightly dizzy, so she's been removed from the field. Nashra into the onside, a single. Now all the pressure shifts to the captain Laura Wolfart, how she handles this, how she plays this. She's the #1 player. She won all the Cricket South Africa awards, the annual awards, so she knows what she's dealing with. Let's see how Dirksen plays the spin. Satsov just punting it down the ground for a single.
And the rotation continues for South Africa. They are using the series to give opportunity to everyone. Even in a must-win situation, they have rotated the batting order as well.
This is what Nashra does so well. Slow through the air, but is always attacking the stumps. So you go against the turn, against the line, that's on you. You have to take a risk. Again, slow, so no pace on it. Oh, a little bit of a opportunity maybe.
And Nashra was instrumental in 2017 World Cup, bowled really well, and in one of the articles he was named Smiling Assassin, because she's always smiling. She's not that aggressive personality, but she's very effective with the ball in hand.
This is Nashra's 3rd over, so after this she has one more. Slows it up in the air, almost carries to cover. But a very good over from Nashra. It is 87 for 1. Henrik now will have to face a bit of leg spin. And the opportunity for Pakistan just to get through some quiet overs, get that required run rate up above 8, maybe 9. That's a poor delivery. It's been pulled away. Does she get the gap? Yes, it is. That's a poor ball and it's been punished.
Poor bowling, definitely. With the field, this was not on. Down the leg side. As a leg spinner, you don't bother if you're getting hit on the offside. But with this field, 4 on the leg side, 5 on offside, this is not on. All the pressure that Nashra created in the last over has been released.
A change in field, deep square leg in place. Flighty delivery, hits it straight to cover and dropped. The opportunity for Pakistan to pick up another wicket has been floored.
And it was Alia Riaz. Very hard hands. Third opportunity at least from Pakistan being dropped today. It's hot out there, but at this level, these need to be taken.
No run that time around, but yes, a couple of opportunities given to Bosch and she made Pakistan pay. And now it's Anarique with the opportunity. That's out off stump, goes straight to cover, so all that pressure being built and the opportunity created in the end to no avail. Short ball pulled away, but there is protection deep leg side, so it'll just be a single. And that'll end the 12th over. It's 94 for 1.
Well, Nashra to continue, but let's see if they can a wicket here, because live don't give you much of the chances, because this partnership again looking dangerous. She's trying to go towards onside, just missed it. Way towards offside, into the extra cover, gone for 4.
And now they are attacking Nashra as well. Nashra was brought back to get that wicket to break this partnership. Every outside off-stump delivery will be punished, as we can see. Outside off-stump, and you're going to be punished.
Well, good positive cricket. South Africa, they have started well in the batting power play. Then they capitalized. And I think so that a couple of chances, Pakistani fielders, they really helped them to go.
Laura playing her favorite shots very comfortably.
Well, excellent. This is beautiful batting. They knew that the gaps are available.
They wanted to go for 2, but they settled for 1. Singles are open everywhere on the field.
Hundred top for South Africa women cricket team. Slightly on the back foot. And look at the beauty, how easily they are getting runs.
Those drop catches will be expensive for Pakistan. They're already 101 in 12.5 overs.
Good one to finish the over. Dot delivery. 13 bowled, 101 for 1. 53 required in 42 deliveries. I think so that dot deliveries won't work here for Pakistan, but wickets.
Absolutely. Need to take back-to-back wickets. The spinners have the capabilities to get those wickets. But at the moment, South Africa seems very comfortable.
Long handle, but just been getting towards covers. Three fielders after the ball. But batters, they have gone for two. Easy picking.
Long arms, extending the arms towards the ball and getting those easy singles and doubles. Well, they're trying to check the boundary. It's completely safe.
So she was pretty in the playing area. Well, let's see that if we will be looking some easy going like singles here. There might be a big heave. Yeah, South African really in a comfort zone. 101 for 1. It's 103. 51 required. Well, wonderful scenes from aerial view. Multan Cricket Stadium. Well, this is really a wonderful and beautiful stadium. Good numbers. 30,000 capacity. Slightly on the back foot, but not been able to get the gaps.
Either get wickets or create the pressure with the dot deliveries, as many as possible.
Well, South Africa required 7.7 when they started. Oh, dragged on. So there you go. Really all important wicket at a very crucial stage.
An inside edge for Tuba Hassan, and Laura Wolford has to go back. That's for the better delivery, but inside edge and very unlucky. But a wicket for Pakistan.
So the captain departs forward at 45 in 37 deliveries. So South Africa loses another wicket here at 103. Sonali's 120 games, over 1,000 runs. And I think so it's not that difficult for her to bat, but only the weather. She's in not much difficulties for her side, but only to go along with runner ball can really take them to the home and win this game today as well as the series. But what a time. A year ago Pakistan whitewashed, and now look at the fight what South African cricket team has shown here.
A lot of improvement in the squad. Sunil Lees will have to take responsibility from here to finish off the game.
Good delivery. So she's getting off with a single. But South Africa has done a good job keeping wickets in hands. Well, there you go. I think so she was pretty away from the ball. Lots of gap. And look at the jubilation. Well, South Africa required at the start 7.7, but they never let it to go over 8. It's really a great fight and good going, like 8 runs per over required.
Dubai is more confident now, and Lions are getting better. Another wicket needed. There's a change in field. Long off, brought back in.
Trying to play cross, but height was the matter. The bounce. Dot ball to finish the over. 14 ball. South African women 104 for 2. Well, Pakistan women cricket team, they'll have to think out of the box. Do something extraordinary today to show your skills. Now you can make breaks to the runs.
Sadia Iqbal brought back to attack to do her magic and get another one for Pakistan.
There you go, down the offside. It was intentionally played, and ball goes for 4. Wonderful shot.
A thick edge and one of the shots she plays. It's always, all the boundaries are welcomed. Well, a thick edge in the end by Sune Elise that went towards boundary for 4.
Well, good time to bridge the gap between balls. Left and runs required. Comfortable, really comfortable. The confidence is all there.
A different field for Sune Elise. Extra cover out. Now the cover will come back in for Dirksen.
Well, this is really a beautiful stadium. You can clearly see that the people, they are coming up here. Oh, this has gone straight. Straight enough. And gone for 6. Mighty.
Rightly picked. And it went over the fielder's head for the maximum. Not losing any bad deliveries. If it's a fuller ball, made full use of it.
Well, excellent. This is intelligent batting. They knew that it's a high time to bridge the gap between runs and balls. And look at the beautiful. She's gone there for a single. Last ball of this over. Already getting 12 runs, which has been more than the required. Well, again, but wait and see. Enough one, yes it is. Confident shot, 4 runs. 120 with the loss of 2 wickets in 15 overs. Well, from here on, Pakistan lost the momentum when they were batting. But otherwise, the equation has been equal till now.
Well, these bowling changes will be important for Pakistan. Nidadar is back into attack. Can she create a difference here? Take few wickets. As South Africa needs 34 of 30 deliveries. Easy for them at the moment.
Yes, exactly. So easy for them. And then made it easy for them. Drop chances, easy runs. Pakistan fielding department, I think so today, didn't go up to the merit.
Also the fuller deliveries, letting them swing the bat.
He was trying to go big into the gap, big enough. All along the carpet for 4 runs.
In between the gap, even though it was not a full shot, but connected it well. Again, a fuller ball, trying to get a Yorker maybe.
Well, lots of discussion in the center. Sometimes like 30 runs. You may be getting in 10 to 12 deliveries if you have been confident enough. Finish it earlier than the 20 overs. But Pakistan will be a really hard task for them. How comfortably. Look at that. Beautiful shot. Deep. They're at extra cover efforts.
Excellent fielding by Sidra Amin. As always, a good boundary runner. Diving it to save those runs.
Yes, exactly. Good effort. Bit of slide, but lucky enough, didn't touch the fence. Good fielding. Covered a good ground. Poor, really poor. Lucky one not to get away in this shot, but otherwise would have been 4.
She just got lucky.
Well, intelligent. Their mind is working like a computer. Would it see that sometimes ball is going high, and now when there is a good delivery, they're showing respect.
Variations can be used at this moment. As they need only 28 runs. It's very tricky. The bowlers should be very accurate.
Well, again down the leg side, and it's a wide.
Cannot afford any extras. Have to keep it tight, Pakistan.
There you go. Connected well. And wait and see, flat 6. Excellent way to finish the 16th over. This has gone up to 133 after 16 with a loss of 2 wickets.
"21 more required." There's Anurique Dirksen in a couple of overs. 2 massive 6s. Just made things all the more comfortable for South Africa. After those wickets for Pakistan, they had a sniff, but it's at the moment Anurique Dirksen who's making sure that there's no hiccups. Fatma Sana back into the attack. She's gone for 12 in her 1 over. Into the onside. We want the second, but just the one available. 20 now, needed of 23. This partnership is good, but it's really Anne-Marie Dirksen has been able to find the fence.
Pretty impressed by Anne-Marie Dirksen. Haven't seen her bat before, and that's why in the first match he was preferred over Nadine de Klerk.
Hits it hard, hits it in the gap, and another boundary. She's racing along. She's on to 30 of just 15.
And to remind you all, she was given a chance in life. Alia Riaz dropped the catch, and after that she hasn't looked back. Fatma Sana too short with her length. There's no pace on offer on this pitch, so enough time for the batter to select the gap and dispatch it for 4 runs.
Oh, that has been hammered again. That is awesome power. That has been drilled down the ground. South Africa shutting the door very quickly.
That went like a bullet. Fatma Sana was at the receiving end, thankfully. It was not right at her. Anne-Marie Dirksen showing her power and the range of shots.
Anne-Marie Dirksen striking at 212. And that is a major difference. You just thought that maybe there was a chance. But the innings of 34 of 16 has more or less decided the game. Slower and just angled away. Down to third. It's trickling away to the fence. They'll come back for 2, but no need because it's raced away to the fence for 4.
And after all the power, Anne-Marie Dirksen shows that there's touch to her game as well. Read the slow one really well. Fatma Sana outside off with that slower one, and Sadia Iqbal not the fastest when you have to chase the ball. 3 fours in a row.
Thirteen of first 4 deliveries. Another slow one, another drill down the ground. Timing's good. This time Alia Riaz collects it at the fence, but South Africa now almost within touching distance. 7 now needed. And this chase now looks done and dusted, all because of the little blitz, which is 39 of 18. She is tired, but she knows that just one more hit and they're through. Meanwhile, Louise just gets a single. Last 3 overs has cost Pakistan 40. South Africa 6 runs away from a series win. 148 for 2. In the partnership 45 of 20. Pakistan on a receiving end of South Africa. South Africa drew against India, lost against Australia, drew against Bangladesh, drew against New Zealand. And they're on their way for their first series win since the last World Cup.
And it will be quite satisfying for South Africa to cross this line because they have rested two of their best players. So to achieve this without the services of Madison Cap and Bonga Khaka for 2 games, they'll be pretty happy.
Almost perfect preparation for the World Cup. They'll have similar conditions to contend with. And smash down the ground. Is that an opportunity? No, just one bounce, another single. Dirksen unhappy because she wanted to finish the game, but she's done a fantastic job.
Sadia Yusuf going for that, Sadia Iqbal, beg your pardon, going for that fuller length, trying to york her. Taking the pace off on this occasion.
Well, Louise has had a good game too. She bowled well with the ball. The only South African bowler who was very miserly. Made a huge difference in the middle overs. Sadia goes wide, doesn't find the gap as Louise.
Absolutely. Similarly, she was used well by Laura as well. Similar role that Nashra has been playing in the middle. She has not bowled a lot, but now coming back into rhythm.
Decent over from Sadia Iqbal. Her spell is done. 4 overs, 1 for 30. South Africa need 4 of the final 2. The crowd still supporting Pakistan, but it has been superb from South Africa, especially this partnership. 47 of 26, especially Dirksen, 40 of 20. Diana Baig now. South Africa require 4. In a series where Pakistan came back, it was a clinical performance in that second T20I. Today you'd think that a day game might just support their bowling, the spinners, but it's ended up with South Africa in a very comfortable chase, courtesy some power hitting. 5 sixes been hit by South Africa today.
Well bowled. Diana generally operates with the new ball. Didn't get a lot of opportunity in this series with the new ball, even though played couple of games. Mostly came after 5 or 6 overs. But it's good to see that she is developing that Yorker, which we saw in the last game. So a lot of things going right for Pakistan, but the fielding and fitness is something they would want to improve.
Nixon crashes it through the offside and fittingly ends the game with a boundary. It's been a fabulous knock. It's been power, it's been class, and that has meant that South Africa win the series and win it comfortably in this game, chasing down 154 with 9 balls to spare.
Excellent result for South Africa, disappointment for Pakistan. But Enery Dirksen, the player on your screen, she was splendid with the bat. Even with a couple of best bowlers and players, South Africa have been resting for the last couple of games. They have still been able to win the series against Pakistan. A lot to think for this young captain, Fatima Sana, who looked really good with the bat, but can definitely improve with the ball.
It'll be very satisfying for South Africa to come to Pakistan and overturn that previous series where they lost 3-0. That is that final moment which is drilled through the offside. There's been a lot of power through the offside.
Laura Wolfart has been quite an impressive captain. The overall bowling changes and the field positions have been pretty spot on. He was really good with the bat with 45. Annika Bosch came with a lot of intent with 46 of 37, but Anna Reduction, she looked splendid. Promoted up the order, 44 of 23. Pakistan, the pick of the bowlers was Nashra Sandhu with 21 of her 4, 1 wicket for Sadia Iqbal, 1 for Tuba, and rest were quite expensive. Couldn't defend the 150 score on board. Nonetheless, the crowd was amazing. They turned up whether it was the evening game or the day game, whether it was hot or humid. They came and supported cricket here. And thanks to all the security forces and everyone who's organized the series. It's always good to see families coming and supporting cricketing events, especially women's cricket. And this was Sadia Yusuf at the top, Sadia Iqbal at the top once again, and Enery Dirksen. That's how she started. Sweep shots, putting the attack back to the bowlers, using her feet extremely well and opening both sides of the ground to herself. Some fielding lapses from Pakistan. She used the length of the bowlers really well as well. Laura Wolfart with her signature shots over covers and long off. And a missed chance once again by Alia Riaz, and Laura Wolfart gets out at Tuba. And then it was all Annery Dirksen. The way she came out after that one chance, she didn't give any chance away and really dominated the Pakistan spinners and played all around the ground. Read the slow ones well, so showed some innovation and finished the chase with this boundary. South Africa win by 8 wickets. Confirmation from Multan Cricket Stadium. It is South Africa was won by 8 wickets. Pakistan posted a total of 153 thanks to Sidra Amin 37 and Muniba 33, but it was South Africa coming victor because of Annika Bosch 46, Laura Wolfart 45 and fireworks from Annery Dirksen. Journey so far was South Africa won the first T20 by 10 runs, then came Pakistan winning the second T20 by 13 runs, and in the last game South Africa once again showed their domination by 8 wickets. We are ready with the presentation. Bazid Khan is downstairs.
Welcome to the presentation ceremony here at Multan for one final time in this series. South Africa ending up winning the series 2-1. And with me as guests of this presentation ceremony is Ms. Tania Malik, Head of Women Cricket PCB, Mr. Mohsin Ali, GM Retail Banking Central West Bank Al Falah. Now start off with, we have awards which Ms. Tania Malik will present the medals to the match series officials. Firstly, umpires. Number 1 is Faisal Khan Afridi. Faisal Khan Afridi, please get your medal. It's been a series that the umpiring standards has been very high. It's been hot and humid, but the officials, as always, have been very good. Then Salima Imtiaz, please. Could you please come and collect your medal? Salima Imtiaz and Faisal Khan Afridi, both standing umpires for the series. Next, call upon Nasir Hussain to collect his medal. And then request Humaira Farah to please come and collect her medal. And now to the match referee who supervised every game and been terrific. It's Mohammad Javed. He'll get a medal too. And looking sharp as ever. And then the scorers, Hafiz Gilani. Hafiz Gilani, please. His medal. And M. Hamza. Right, now Mr. Mohsin Ali will present the Bank Al Falah Player of the Match trophy and cash award of rupees 1 lakh to Annery Dirksen for her 44 of 23 deliveries. 6 fours and 2 sixes. Annery, a word, please. It was a fabulous innings. Suddenly, I thought that South Africa were under pressure, but those power hits down the ground. I think the one down the ground you enjoyed the most?
Yeah, well, firstly, I'd just like to say all honor and glory to God. But yeah, no, that was, I don't know. I don't really know what happened, but yeah, I think they went down the ground. That was probably my favorite shot.
The conditions didn't really bother you. Maybe the heat was, but you attacked the spinners. Is that your strength, or today was special?
Yeah, it's definitely hot. I think I said before we came out, like, ones is not really on my mind today. So yeah, but I think Wolfie and Annika set it up really well at the front, and I sort of just could come in and continue that. So yeah, all credit to them.
Yeah, in preparation for the World Cup in UAE, you'll face a lot of spin. I'm thinking that you'll face plenty of spin there. So an innings like this holds you good stead going towards that World Cup.
Yeah, no, I think this has been really good prep for us going to Dubai. I heard that the weather will be similar as well. So yeah, I think this series leading into the World Cup has been really good prep for us.
Yeah, you've been fabulous. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Now it's time where Mr. Mohsin Ali will present Bank Alpha Player of the Series Trophy and Cash Award of PKR 3 lakh to Sonia Lees. 94 runs and a couple of wickets, but the best part of all that is she's got the best economy rate throughout the series, 5.25. Most experienced player in the squad, does that matter, or just performing every day, day in, day out?
Yeah, obviously experience helps a lot. Been to Pakistan once and played it in the subcontinent throughout my career. So yeah, experience helps a lot, but I think we have a great team at the moment. Inexperience and experience balancing each other out. But it was great to contribute to the team in a great series.
Talking about the way that you bowl, now that the game's done, what was the secret of bowling on the surface?
Yeah, I think just targeting that stumps. I think if you give any batter room on this wicket, you know, it was dispatched wherever. I felt like the Pakistan bowlers or batters were very proactive in using the crease, so just following their feet and trying to keep them as quiet as possible.
Quite a few times, especially in T20 cricket, small contributions go unnoticed, but is there a value being put on those small contributions, especially where you think that on pitches, again, going down the line in UAE, they won't be as true or as free-flowing for the batters?
Yeah, I think obviously, you know, we're here to play cricket and we play as a team. I think anytime you get to contribute in a team environment is great, and I think just obviously looking at the World Cup, having those small contributions for self-confidence is also huge. So a great win for the team today, and it's awesome to have our first series win in Pakistan.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. And now I'd like to invite the Pakistan team captain, Fatma Sana, please. Fatma, didn't go your way. Where do you think that you faltered?
Actually, we didn't grab some catches as well. So definitely there is a chance if you see flat pitches. So we have to grab the chances as well. So
overall, you pointed out catching, fielding. Overall, going to the World Cup. From this series, what positives do you take to that?
I think the way our batters played, the intent they showed in the last couple of days. So I think so that we need to improve in the World Cup as well. So we have to play with the same intent in World Cup as well.
Your spinners seem to be very good, and you almost know what spinners will play. UAE, you need contributions with the ball. Are you looking at fast bowling to make a contribution, and looking at especially lengths where you in the UAE you'll be consistent and be able to make breakthroughs?
Yes, actually we are trying some of pacers as well here. So definitely we will go with the pacers also. So we have to play, I think, with the two pacers.
On a personal front, you were superb with the bat, and you were very close to being player of the series just because of the contributions with the bat. Do you now feel that you have a role higher up in the order, or you just act as a floater?
Yeah, if our team is played same like this, so definitely my number is good. So I don't need to improve this, but I just want to play like this. So the intent is there, so definitely it's fine.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the entertainment. And now the moment where it's called the South African captain who won the series, Lola Borbot. Must be so satisfying. You did it the hard way. You bowled first. It was hot. It was difficult conditions, and then to come out and chase it comfortably, we must so satisfied.
Yes, definitely. The perfect way to head into a World Cup. Tough chase. It was pretty slow, and I felt like they bowled slower and slower. And probably some of the hottest weather that I've ever batted in. So yeah, difficult.
And what about Bosch? What innings she played in the end? Obviously retired hurt, but the innings that she played for you guys.
Yeah, amazing. I think it set us up for the whole game. We spoke about that power play after the first few games. I think that power play is so crucial to get off to a good start. And she just came out, played some fearless cricket, and put us in a great position.
And your form, you probably saved the best four last. It was a really good innings, some really classy shots.
Thank you. A little bit disappointed I didn't take it all the way. I would have liked to be there at the end. But yeah, I think nice to spend some time out in the middle and hopefully found some rhythm for the World Cup.
You think you've ticked all the boxes going to the World Cup with preparation?
I hope so. We've tried a lot of different things. We've had a lot of youngsters getting opportunities this series, shared the overs around a bit with different bowlers and different options. And I think we've changed our lineup a bit to get most people a bat. So yeah, hopefully everyone's had a good run.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the victory, enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you.
So South Africa, the worthy winners, they win the series 2-1, and they'd be awarded, Mohsin Ali will award the winning trophy to Laura Woolward. The series, they had to really toughen up and bear with the weather, and they come back in the third game, a day game, and they win it convincingly. Remember South Africa, when they toured earlier here, struggled in Karachi, but that's all been put to bed. It's been a fabulous effort from South Africa in Multan in this series win. Contributions throughout, Laura Woolward and her girls, she's been able to rally them and played most of her squad, and in the end they've been victorious, and they'll celebrate this victory before the UAE, before the World Cup.
And the worthy winners of the Bank Al Falah T20 series, South Africa, improving on their previous record of coming to Pakistan. It was 3-0 to Pakistan. This time, it's 2-1 to South Africa. They used different players, rotated their players and played in the heat, made use of the conditions, got used to the conditions. And definitely very satisfying victory for Laura Woolward and her 11. Shabnam Ismail retired from this group. They were the runner-up in the last World Cup, T20 World Cup. Without her, without Madison Cap and Ayabonga Khaka for the last 2 games, still this unit was able to win and get the better of Pakistan. Once again, the first T20 was won by South Africa by 10 runs. Pakistan came back strong, winning the second T20 by 13 runs. And it was South Africa once again in the final game, the day game, winning the match by 8 wickets. We'll take a short break and join us for the post-match show.
Getting that back foot point and getting a boundary in the air and gone. Sadia Iqbal is turning the match straight away.
So important knock, can they finish it well?
Oh, that's dragged on.
What a brilliant catch! This has been the difference.
Towards mid-wicket, one bounce into the fence. Times that really well and goes to the fence.
Trying to make something out of this, but lost the wicket. Gone high and it has the distance.
And it's comfortably taken.
And it's sailed over. Again, Boulder. Bowl him.
Nasha doing what she does best.
Neva has hit that beautifully.
Excellent shot. Neva Ali is looking really dangerous.
Ball is winning the race straight down the hill for 4.
And Sunil is taking the pace away.
Aerial route, gone for 6. Oh, cleaned her.
Sadia Iqbal, her 6th wicket of the series, that has been swept away in style to the fence. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot through extra cover.
Oh, dragged on. Oh, this has gone straight enough.
And crashes it through the offside and fittingly ends the game with a boundary. It's been a fabulous knock. And that has meant that South Africa win the series and win it comfortably in this